All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Meenakshi Sant. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch capacity augmentation projects worth 600 crore rupees on the 150th year celebrations of Kolkata Port Trust. Steel Minister Dharmendra Pradhan unveils Mission Purvodaya to develop Eastern region into an integrated steel hub. The nation celebrates the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda today. Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen secures second term in landslide victory. And in sports, several new records created in track and field events in Khelo India Youth Games in Guwahati. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 150th year celebrations of the Kolkata Port Trust this morning. The Prime Minister reached Kolkata yesterday on a two-day visit. On the second day today, Mr. Modi will launch various capacity augmentation projects of the Kolkata Port Trust worth 600 crore rupees. Our correspondent has the details.
In his second day of visit to Kolkata, Prime Minister Mr. Modi will launch various schemes of the Kolkata Port Trust. In a memorable event, he will honor two oldest pensioners of the port, Nagina Bhagat of 105 years and Naresh Chandra Chakraborty of 100 years of age on the occasion. The chairman of the Kolkata Port Trust, Vineet Kumar, told that Mr. Modi will unveil a plaque of 150 years of commemorative installation at the site of original port jetty.
It is about the various projects for capacity augmentation of the port under our Sagarmala project. We are mechanizing our berths. We have started ship repairing in our Calcutta port, which is a new venture. We have augmented our railway infrastructure and we are starting two full-length railway lines. See, the total quantum of investment will be something around 600 crores.
The Prime Minister will also launch the port anthem during the event. Arijit Chakraborty, AIR News, Kolkata.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister dedicated to the nation four iconic buildings of Kolkata, namely Old Currency Building, Belvedere House, Victoria Memorial Hall and Metcalfe House after renovation. Speaking after unveiling a statue at the iconic Old Currency Building in Kolkata last evening, Mr. Modi said that India should be a world-class major centre of heritage tourism.
परंपरा और पर्यटन ये दो ऐसे विषय हैं जिनका हमारी हेरिटेज से, हमारी पहचान से सीधा कनेक्ट है. केंद्र सरकार का ये प्रयास है भारत दुनिया में हेरिटेज टूरिज्म का बड़ा सेंटर बनकर के उभरे. इससे पश्चिम बंगाल समेत पूरे देश में रोजगार के अनेक अवसर भी बनेंगे.
Union Steel Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has said the Eastern Belt has the potential to add over 75% of the country's incremental steel capacity envisioned by the National Steel Policy. He said it is expected that out of the 300 million ton capacity by 2030-31, over 200 million ton can come from this region alone. Mr. Pradhan said this while launching the Mission Purvodaya in Kolkata yesterday. The program is aimed at accelerated development of Eastern India through establishment of an integrated steel hub. BJP President and Union Home Minister Amit Shah will visit Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh today to mobilize support for the Citizenship Amendment Act CAA. Mr. Shah will address a public meeting at Garrison Ground and also interact with people to create awareness on CAA and National Register of Citizens. This will be Mr. Shah's first visit to Madhya Pradesh as Home Minister. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has alleged that the Congress and its allies are spreading false information and creating confusion about the Citizenship Amendment Act. He was addressing a rally organized in support of the Citizenship Amendment Act yesterday at the GYMC ground in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. UP Chief Minister said that CAA is not an act against any caste or religion, rather it is a law of national interest. Congress has demanded to constitute a comprehensive high-part commission to inquire into the incidents related with the Anti-Citizenship Amendment Act CAA protests. In a statement issued by the Congress Working Committee after its meeting in New Delhi yesterday, the party said, in a democracy, people have the right to protest over the wrong policies of the government, and it is the duty of the government to address their legitimate apprehensions and concerns. West Bengal Chief Minister Ms. Mamata Banerjee has demanded from the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to repeal Citizenship Amendment Act and the proposed countrywide National Register of Citizens. Ms. Banerjee met the Prime Minister at Raj Bhavan in Kolkata yesterday and urged him to reconsider his decision on NRC and CAA. After the meeting, Ms. Banerjee said that she has raised several issues related to the state besides demanding release of outstanding amount of over 13,000 crore rupees from the centre. Delhi Chief Electoral Office has started a special campaign to achieve greater participation of voters in 30 assembly constituencies which reported low voter turnout in Lok Sabha elections last year. On the first day of the campaign yesterday, street plays on the theme of voter participation and functioning of electronic voting machines and voter verified paper audit trail were performed in Lakshmi Nagar Assembly seat. The team educated people about the toll-free helpline number 1950, which is meant for registering grievances and queries of the voters. The team also briefed about the mobile application C-Vigil that allows people to record any violation of the Code of Conduct. Delhi Police Commissioner Amulya Patnaik interacted with the sub-divisional police officers yesterday in connection with arrangements for assembly elections in Delhi. Mr. Patnaik said during the assembly polls, both law and order and security-related issues will be closely monitored. He stressed upon strict compliance of the Model Code of Conduct and other related instructions. Mr. Patnaik said complaints and calls related to the election must be handled promptly. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The nation is celebrating the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda today. One of the greatest spiritual leaders of India, Swami Vivekananda, introduced the world to the Indian philosophies of Vedanta and Yoga. He became popular in the Western world after his famous speech at the World's Parliament of Religions held at Chicago in 1893. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has paid glowing tributes to Swami Vivekananda for his contributions to enriching Indian culture. Speaking in Kolkata last evening, Mr. Modi said Swamiji's teachings are still relevant today.
हम सभी को स्वामी विवेकानंद जी की वो बात हमेशा याद रखनी है जो उन्होंने मिशिगन यूनिवर्सिटी में कुछ लोगों से संवाद के दौरान कही थी। स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने उन्हें कहा था, अभी वर्तमान सदी भले ही आपकी है, लेकिन 21वीं सदी भारत की होगी। स्वामी विवेकानंद के उस विश्वास को, उस संकल्प को सिद्ध करने के लिए प्रत्येक देशवासी को पूरी शक्ति से निरंतर काम करते रहना चाहिए।
Swami Vivekananda's birth anniversary is also celebrated as National Youth Day in the country. In Uttar Pradesh, the 23rd National Youth Festival 2020 will begin at Lucknow today. Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports, Kiran Rijiju, along with the State Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, will inaugurate the 5-day event. A report.
It's a kind of mini India in the city of Nawab, where more than 9,000 youths from all over the country have gathered. And this mini India, which also includes volunteers from Nehru Yuva Kendra's National Services Scheme and local youths, will interact and exchange their social and cultural uniqueness for next 5 days. The theme of 23rd National Youth Festival 2020 is Fit Youth, Fit India. Different cultural events like folk dance, one-act play, Hindustani vocal solo, Carnatic vocal solo, tabla, mridangam, veena, flute, sitar, guitar, different variety of dances and other events like Young Artist Camp, Yuva Kriti Adventure Camp, Suvichar Youth Convention will be organized for next 5 days. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Union Minister for Women and Child Development and Textiles, Smriti Irani, has launched Yashaswini Scheme for Women Entrepreneurship in Goa. The event was held at Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Stadium at Talegaon near Panaji. Swasthya Sakhi project and a breast cancer screening initiative were also inaugurated on the occasion. The minister said that development of women is the base for the development of the nation. Under Yashaswini scheme, women self-help groups will be given interest-free loans up to 5 lakh rupees for business. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's interactive program, Pariksha Pe Charcha 2020, will be held on the 20th of this month with a cross-section of students and teachers from India and abroad to beat exam stress. A lot of excitement and enthusiasm is being seen among the students, teachers and parents to receive valuable tips from the Prime Minister. A Class 10 student from Anand Shiksha Kendra from Bangalore, Chintaluri, Inavansh, shares his excitement of listening to the Prime Minister.
I have been selected on the basis of my essay, Examining Exams. I am overwhelmed by the news that I got selected to the program. It is a rare opportunity and a great honor to see and listen to our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. We are all looking forward to listen to his valuable words of wisdom. There can be no better inspiration than this during our formative years. I feel it is a great initiative by the government to bring together so many children like me.
Another student from Bangalore, Shivani Jadhav, is a Class 9 student from Narayan Olympiad School who has this to say about her participation.
Then I got the opportunity to interact with our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. This contest helps us to express our views for an one-to-one interaction with our Prime Minister. I am extremely happy to be part of Pariksha Pe Charcha.
Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen secured a landslide victory in presidential elections with voters resoundingly handing its first female leader a second term. Her main rival, Han Kuo-yu of the China-friendly Kuomintang KMT party, has conceded defeat. As per official results, Tsai was ahead with 57% more than 8 million votes last evening. And now, the news for the Youth Games Khelo India. The Khelo India Youth Games in Guwahati will witness action in several sporting arenas today, including gymnastics, athletics, cycling, table tennis and judo, among others. A plethora of athletic events will be seen today, including the 100 meters race at Sarsujai Stadium. Maharashtra is leading the medal tally at the Games with 7 gold and 8 silver medals, followed by Uttar Pradesh with 6 gold medals. Delhi is on the 3rd spot with 5 gold and 1 silver. Gujarat and Tripura have won 4 gold medals each so far. Our correspondent has the details.
Several meet records have been created in the track and field events yesterday at Sarsujai Stadium. In boys under 21, Haryana's Bikrant Pansal and Yashveer Singh created record in 400 meter and javelin throw. Gujarat Ajit Kumar has set a new record in 5000 meter race. On the other hand, Madhya Pradesh Arjun Waskale and Sohail Akhtar established new benchmarks in 3000 meter race and long jump in under 17 category. In girls under 21, Uttarakhand's Ankita made history in 5000 meter race. Jharkhand's girl Suprita has also set a new benchmark in under 17 3000 meter race. It was only the second day of the games where the young athletes showcased their talents. With Sasank Kumar, this is Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Meenakshi. The Army Chief's opening remarks at a press conference before the Army Day, celebrated on January the 15th, have been highlighted by newspapers today. The Hindustan Times headlines, "Will take control of POK if government asks, Army Chief." The Indian Express adds, "New Army Chief says, Constitution Prime can't err if led by preamble." The meeting between the Prime Minister and the West Bengal Chief Minister has also been covered prominently with photographs. The Pioneer reports, "Scrap CAA Didi to Modi." The Times of India notes, after attending to Dharma, Mamta goes back to Dharna. The admission of Iran of shooting down a Ukrainian jetliner by mistake has also been covered widely. Iran admits its missile shot down Ukrainian jet. Strike on passenger plane was unforgivable mistake, Rouhani reports The Hindu. With that, it's back to you, Meenakshi.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch capacity augmentation projects worth 600 crore rupees on the 150th year celebrations of Kolkata Port Trust. Steel Minister Dharmendra Pradhan unveils Mission Purvodaya to develop the eastern region into an integrated steel hub. Nation celebrates birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda today. Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen secures second term in a landslide victory. And in sports, several new records created in track and field events in Khelo India Youth Games in Guwahati. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.